Hi children, today is Wednesday and today we will see grammar. You will need your student's book, yeah? I get confused with practice and student's book. Okay, this one, well this is mine. You're going to use your student's book and also you're going to use your grammar notebooks, okay? So today we will see a review must and mustn't, okay? We have talked about this modal verb must and mustn't, and we said that it's more or less the same as if we want to use have to and has to is the same thing, okay? Pero este es un poco más formal. Yes? Okay. Okay, it's a formal way, yes, of saying things, and it's also when you have unwritten rules, okay? It is like have to and has to. It means the same thing, pero for example, have to and has to is tienes que, and this one is debes de, okay? Or debes, yes, debes. It's very formal y es cuando tenemos reglas en un lugar, for example, in school. Okay, in the classroom, I'm going to tell you, hey children, you have to be in silence. I'm going to explain a new topic, or you don't have to drink water, so wait a second, wait for recess, okay? But when you go to a museum, when you go to a special amusement park, for example, an amusement park, you're going to see rules that are written and they use must and mustn't, okay? Yes? So we're going to use this book. Okay, do not copy these numbers, just look at this. It says Madame Tussauds. Madame Tussauds is a very famous wax museum, okay? Hay en todos lados, en Estados Unidos hay muchos. No tengo idea si aquí haya uno. No sé si aquí haya uno, pero es Madame Tussauds. And here we have famous people y sus caras y sus cuerpos están hechos de wax. Wax es cera. Wax es cera, okay? So here you have these images, you have number, okay, well you have 1, 2, 3, 4, yes? And here you have, look at number, the pictures, and here you have entrance, museum, subway, and ticket. Okay, so I'm going to put it here. No me hagan trampa, no me copien mis respuestas que ya están puestas en el cuaderno, okay? But we're going to read, okay? So we're going to use must and mustn't. Fíjate bien. The first picture, you have a camera, okay? Second picture, you have a boy and a policeman, and you have the ticket, yes? Then you have some food, and you have this circle, que esto significa que está prohibido, yes? And then you have a locker and a boy. And then you have how to behave in our museum, cómo comportarnos en un museo. Then you have this little square, you have entrance, museum, subway, ticket, okay? So the entrance, la entrada, museum, the subway, yes, and your ticket, okay? You have to pay and get one. Now, so you have these images and then you must show your, okay, we're going to read, number 1. It says, you must show your ticket at the entrance. You must show your ticket at the entrance. And then we have must. So we're going to underline with your pencil, must. Underline must. You must show your ticket at the entrance. Si yo le dijera al niñito, tienes que enseñarme el boleto, tienes, you have to, pues lo va a entender igual. Pero una manera formal, correcta de decir una obligation o una autoridad, alguien de autoridad, sería, en este caso, debes enseñarme el ticket a la entrada. Okay, must. My number 2, you mustn't use a camera. You mustn't use a camera. So when we go to this kind of museums, wax museums, we cannot use cameras, okay? Porque imagínate tanto flash, los derrite. Entonces no. Number 3, you mustn't eat or drink inside the museum. You mustn't eat or drink inside the museum. Okay? No debemos hacerlo tampoco. Yes. And finally you have, you must leave your backpack in the lockers. You must leave your backpack in the lockers. Okay? Yes? Okay. Now, so we're going to write the numbers, children. Yes? We have to number the pictures, okay? So you have sentence number 1. You must show your ticket at the entrance. So if you have to show your, or if you have to show, if you must show your ticket at the entrance, what is that number? Yeah, the police and the boy is number 1, okay? Now, you mustn't use a camera. El dibujo de la cámara is number 2. Yes? Read number 3. You mustn't eat or drink inside the museum. That's number 3. Yes? You must leave your backpack in the lockers. That's number 4. Okay? Yes? Now we have read and answer. It says, welcome, Madame Tussauds. Have an amazing day in London at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Come and visit stars like Brad Pitt, Robbie Williams, and Daniel Radcliffe. We now offer a new attraction, the Black Pearl with Captain Jack Sparrow and Elizabeth Swann. And don't forget to visit our Chamber of Horrors full of monsters and scary surprises. The easiest way to get here is by subway. Subway is a means of transportation, okay? It's long y está underground, okay? Subway. Just go to the Baker Street subway station. We are open every day except Christmas Day. We open most days at 9 and close at 6:30. There is a cafe in the museum in case you get thirsty or hungry. And there is a gift shop too. Book in advance. Okay? Hay que hacer una... se me fue el avión. Hay que... Bueno, olvídalo porque no me acuerdo qué te iba a decir. Pero bueno. I'm sorry. So when you go to these places, you have to call before and buy the tickets. Yes? Okay. So we have, we read this, and now we have these questions. Okay. So read and answer. Welcome. We just read this. Okay. Here are the characters you can see. Okay, Jack Sparrow, Daniel, Harry Potter, and then we have this Frankenstein, and then we have this wolf. Okay, visit us. Okay, Madame Tussauds, visit us. Now, where can we have a drink at the museum? Where can we have a drink at the museum? Okay, if we want to have a drink, the answer is here. We have to read. So it says that there is a cafe in the museum in case you get thirsty or hungry. Okay, so where can we have a drink at the museum? Okay, there is a cafe. We're going to write, there is a cafe in the museum. I'm sorry. There is a cafe in the museum. Okay. ¿Dónde las vas a poner? Okay, here, children. Háganse un espacio pequeño, la letra más pequeña para que les puedan poner, escribirla, okay? Now, number 2. Which subway station is the closest to the museum? Which subway station ¿Qué estación del metro is the closest to the museum? Which one? So here we have, nos vamos, la palabra sería subway, ¿ok? Y buscamos acá. The easiest way to get here is by subway. Just go to the Baker Street subway station. Okay, Baker Street subway station. So we're going to write Baker Street subway station. Okay, that's the number 2. What time does the museum close? What time does the museum close? Okay, we are open every day except Christmas Day. We open most days at 9 and close at 6:30. So, what time does the museum close? At 6:30. Or we can write, it closes at 6:30. Yes? Esta ya la habías escrito porque ya no se ve. Ok. Pero ya está. Si paras el video, ok? Now, listen. When should we buy the tickets? When should we buy the tickets? ¿Cuándo debemos comprar los tickets? Ok. They open most. Ok. Well, Red Peter, Captain Monsters. Okay, book in advance. Book in advance. Okay, book in advance. So, book in advance. Con anterioridad lo tenemos que hablar y pedirlos. Okay, book in advance. Yes, children? Okay, now, answer Bob's email. Answer Bob's email. Hi, I arrived in London and want to visit Madame Tussauds Museum. Could you tell me what time it opens and how to get there? Also, are there any rules I have to follow? Thanks, Bob. Esto lo vas a poner en tu cuaderno, tú solito, en el grammar notebook. Okay, so the first question is, okay, could you tell me what time it opens? Tú vas a poner abre alas and you're going to read here, okay? And how to get there, cómo se va a transportar allá, pues en una estación del metro, que ya la hicimos también aquí, yes, and here. And are there any rules I have to follow? Okay, these are the rules, for example. Number 1, tickets at the entrance. Number 2, no cameras. Number 3, no food in the museum. And backpacks in the locker, okay? So these are the rules, and you have 2 questions here, okay? So you're going to answer them, or if you want to write them here, you can do this, okay? Write them here. This is must and mustn't. Y aquí está súper claramente la idea del must. If I go to a museum, children, yo voy a ver escritas cosas con must or mustn't. A lo mejor un policeman me va a decir, hey, señorita, you don't have to eat in the museum, please, I'm sorry, go to the cafe, or, you know. Pero la manera correcta de usar las reglas en un place like this, que es un museum, los vamos a usar must. Pero if I am in the classroom, I can tell you, hey, you must be in silence, and it's correct, ¿ok? O te podré decir, hey, escuincle, ya cállense. O les podré decir, hey, you have to be in silence. Or I could say, shut up, no sé. Es dependiendo. Por eso, esto en el museo es la manera más formal y correcta. You must not drink. You must not run. You must not shout. You mustn't take photographs. You mustn't eat in the museum. You mustn't shout. You mustn't touch things, okay? For example, if we go to, no el papalote, porque ahí podemos tocar todo, pero if we go to el Museo de Historia o el Museo de, or even Frida Kahlo, we mustn't touch. Imagínate que estemos ahí agarrando la cámara, el libro que agarró ella, o bueno, lo que dicen que era de ella, la ropa, pues nos sacarían del museo. Entonces, we mustn't touch. We must study, yes. We must review, must and mustn't. We must do the work. We must send the work. We must study every day. Okay, children? Okay, children. Have a wonderful day. Bye.